everybody, it's Chris over Dixieland Forum, and today I'm going to be talking about two albums that are married together. There are a few albums like that in the history of pop music. Sgt. Pepper and Magical Mystery Tour are tied together, kind of. They're really just one long album that are split up. Kid A and Amnesiac, definitely, they're tied together. Sometimes they're recorded in the same session, sometimes they're not. And the albums I'm going to be talking about today are Eels, Electro-Shock Blues, and Eels, Daisies of the Galaxy. Now you can get these on vinyl records because that matters to some of you, but what you'd be getting is this CD on a piece of plastic, because anything recorded around this time was, even if it was recorded via analog, it was certainly mastered digitally. So you're just getting a CD copy on a piece of plastic, which is fine if that's what you want. That's what you want, that's fine. And these albums certainly merit a larger piece of real estate in your collection. Eels was a man called E. This is his first solo album. Parthenon Huxley produced there, and E. I can't remember what E's real name is. It doesn't matter. This is a great pop rock record. Some would call it, I don't know, it's pop rock. I mean, that's all it is. This is a great solo record, 1992. But then he went and formed the Eels, which is still really him with two other guys. But when you say Eels, you're talking about E. And this is the debut, Beautiful Freak, which has the Novocaine for the Soul, which I think was his only real hit. And this is a great debut on, is it DreamWorks? DreamWorks Records. This is certainly worth seeking out. 90s rock. It's barely alt rock. It's just 90s rock, and it's great. But then tragedy happened in his life. I think his mother died and his sister committed suicide, or it was the other way around. I don't remember which way. But that is what created this album, Electro-Shock Blues. This album is about the death of two family members and him processing it. Oh, I guess this matters to some people like Bobby Z. It's a promotional CD. Great. That means the record company didn't get paid, or E. Such lifters as Going to Your Funeral, Cancer for the Cure, My Descent into Madness, Baby Genius with a comic book. Hospital Food, song about hospital food, yeah. And then, yes. Climbing to the Moon is a beautiful song. This is a beautiful album. E's voice is gravelly. He sings like this. I don't know why he sings like this, but he does. That's the way he sings. So that might be annoying to some of you, but this is a very emotional album. It is not sad for the topics. It is a little dark, but death is part of life. Deaths of loved ones are part of life. People are flippant in this pandemic about death. 100,000 people in the United States, and we just kind of, it's just a number. It doesn't mean anything until it's a person that you know. And then, of course, it means something. And that's what this album is like. It doesn't mean anything until it's somebody that you know who dies of struggles through cancer or commits suicide. Then it matters greatly. And the whole world rocks, because the only world there is the world around you. Everything else that exists outside is just a concept. Seeing bodies stacked in makeshift freezers is a concept. Unless you're working in that condition, do you really feel it? Do you know what I mean? So, a great album, but to be fair, it's one album I don't visit too much. I do visit this album a lot, which is a flip side of that album. It is the yin to the yang. Promotional CD? It is not. It's got a cute little book in here. It's CDs back then. Oh, I don't want to pull too much. I'll end up ruining it. Yeah, with the lyrics written down for your convenience. Songs on this, If I Had Glasses, Grace Kelly Blues is a great, Packing Blankets, a great song, but I'm just naming stuff. Much more happy-go-lucky. It's also got, I believe, just like In Utero at Walmart was Waif Me, I believe at Walmart when the CD was in their bins, it was called It's a Mother Trucker. But that is not the version I have. Another beautiful album. He went on to make more albums, but the two albums I suggest are those two albums. Oh, What a Beautiful Morning is a very good live album of basically those two albums. I would seek that out. This was a download. Yeah, artist direct. And then I think it finally got released on vinyl. This is a very good live album. Then Soul Jacker was okay. Shootin' Annie was okay. Blinking Lights and Other Revelations, a double album, less okay. And then we start getting into not great. Hombre Lobo, yeah. End Times, not great. Beautiful Tomorrow Morning, not great. And then I just jumped off the Eels train. There's also Eels Live with Strings, I think DVD that you can get. Much like Jazz with Strings, yeah, you know, it's fine. But I guess I prefer the music. I'm not really playing you a sample of the music. I'd rather you just, if you feel so inclined, go seek it out because all the stuff is available for free. But definitely 90s rock, but a shining star in that realm. Here's a bootleg apparently that I've got. Did a cover of Damn I Wish I Was Your Lover. Sweet. Nice. Has back, I don't know whose handwriting that is. That's probably Tom's handwriting. The only other song that you may know is It's a Beautiful Day was on the, was it Road Trip soundtrack? And is a unlisted song, song number 15. It's not like one of those where you've got to fast forward through it, but it's unlisted. I think it's also called Mr. E's Beautiful Blues, I think is what it's normally called. Eels. I'm talking about it, not playing it. A lot of that Eels, that earlier stuff has kind of a loop-based sound, so they were influenced by hip-hop, so even though it's pop rock, it used some loops, and E plays piano and guitar. It's not singer-songwriter, it's definitely just plain old pop. 90s pop. Like if you remember the song Sex and Candy, it's in that realm of pop rock. I've babbled long enough. I hope I've rekindled some memories if you did used to listen to this. If you are 20 years old, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So maybe go seek it out. And if you're under 20, I'd really wish you'd sign that waiver for the channel. So, for Excellent Farm, everybody, take care.